I'm so excited about today's lesson. It is about homophones. So what is a homophone and why is it so important? A homophone is a word that is spelt completely different from another one, but they sound exactly the same. It is so important to know the definitions and pronunciations of these words so that you can use them correctly in your conversations and in writing. So, let's get started. Homophone number 1, 8 and 8. Let's start with the first 8. This is spelled A-T-E. This is a verb. This is the simple past tense of the verb to eat. For example, I ate an entire pizza and now I'm really full. Now, the second 8 is 8, as in the number 8. This is a noun. 8 is the number after 7 and before 9. Charles will wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. An interesting note is that there's a popular children's joke that goes like this. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. See? Because it's pronounced 7, 8, 9 as in the numbers. And yes, it's a pretty bad joke, but it helps us learn the homophones and how they sound similar. Now, our second set of homophones. We have bear and bear. Let's start with the first one. Bear, as in B-A-R-E, is an adjective. If something is bare, that means it's not covered or not decorated. Tom likes to walk around his house in his bare feet. He says it's more comfortable than wearing shoes. Now, the second bear, as in B-E-A-R. Think a bear that you see out in the forest. This is a noun, and a bear is a large mammal. When you go camping, you should be careful to not leave any food or anything with a scent near your tent because it will attract bears. Our third set of homophones is buy, and buy. Have you heard of NSYNC? They have a song called Bye Bye Bye. This is a good way to remember it. So, the first one, to buy, as in B-U-Y. This is a verb, to buy, as in B-U-Y. This is a verb, a synonym of to purchase something. It's probably one of the first verbs that you learned. I forgot my money at home. Do you think you could buy me lunch and I'll pay you back? Now the second form of buy, B-Y. This is a preposition. This can be used in many different ways. It's commonly used to mean next to or near when describing a location. It can also indicate who created something. My favorite autobiography is The Autobiography of Malcolm X. It's written by Malcolm X and Alex Haley. Now, the third form of buy, B-Y-E. This is an exclamation or a shortening of goodbye. I've got to go now. Bye. See you on Sunday. This is a set of 3 homophones that you could also possibly include the prefix bi, B-I, which means two as in bipedal, something that uses 2 legs. But it can also mean an adjective as an abbreviation for bisexual. So if you include bi, B-I, this can be a set of 4 homophones. Homophones number 4. Sell and sell. Sell, as in C-E-L-L, is a noun. A cell is a small area or room, usually in a prison. A cell can also be one of the smallest divisions of a living organism. The prisoner spent 10 years confined to his cell. Now, to sell, as in S-E-L-L. This is a verb, to exchange a product or service for money. Like buy, it was probably one of the first verbs you learned. We would like to sell our car, but we don't think we would get very much money for it. Number 5. This is another set of 3 homophones. We have do, and do. Let's start with the first one. Do as in D-E-W. This is a noun. Dew is the name for the small drops of water that accumulate on plants and other objects outside during the night. When I went outside early in the morning, the dew on the grass made my shoes wet. Now, do as in to do, D-O. This is a verb. This common verb is used to indicate an action. It can also be an auxiliary verb. What do you usually do on Friday nights? Now, our third form of do, D-U-E. This is an adjective. This is used to indicate the deadline or final day that something can happen. It's also used to indicate when a baby will probably be born. My friend is pregnant. Her baby is due in December. There's a soda here in America called Mountain Dew, and their tagline is Do the Dew. So, how did you do? Great job today. I'm sure it was a lot of information, but it's very important. Of course, these aren't the only homophones. Do you know any others? Write them down in the comments below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss another lesson.